Hey, how you doing? This is probably a weird startup, but we are going to be going over how to read TradingView, what a candlestick is. We're going to go over time frames, what they are, and we're going to go over like how price moves, where price is at. We're not going to go over market structure yet. We'll go over that when we start creating the strategy. But we're just going to go over some simple stuff today because we went over the trading platform the other day, TradingView. So I want to be able to explain some things to you guys and girls and show you my settings on some of the tools I use and also what a candlestick means. And again, all that jibbery jabbery stuff. So again, let's jump right into it. All right, let's go. Okay, I usually have a split chart, but right now we're just gonna keep it like this. I'm gonna make myself a little smaller over here. Okay, first thing we're gonna go over. Let's go over how a candlestick moves. Okay, you might have watched the last video. You might see all these candlesticks all over these charts, and again, that's what a chart is made of. I explained what your settings should be. It should be on candles if you guys are using TradingView, not bars, not hollow candles, not volume candles. Just keep it on the regular candles. And you guys are going to see this, right? Let's explain what a candlestick is. We have these time frames above. We're not going to focus on those yet. We're just going to focus on what a candlestick is. So a candlestick is showing you where price opened, where it closed, and where it went. So when you see these wicks, this is showing where price went, and then we see where the candle closes, okay? So let's say we can wait till that 1 minute close candle, next candle to open, but we're gonna explain how a candle opens, how it closes, and where it wants to go, okay? So as you can see, this live candle moving right here, we can see this candle is moving down, right? As it moves back up, we have 30 seconds left of this candle. You can see the candle is moving back up. That shows us this wick where this candle was at one point, right? So we're gonna watch this candle, see how it moves back down. We have 25 seconds till it closes. Look, it wants to go even farther down. It's gonna move, right? So each one of these time frames is going to show you where that 1 minute worth of time, 5 minute, 15, 30, whatever time frame you're on, where the candle opens, closes, where it went, and it's showing you if buyers are in control, if sellers are in control, or again, if we're just nobody's in control and we end up just closing in the middle of the candle, right? So we could say, watch, this candle's going to close. We could say, look, the candle opened up here, right? Since it's a bearish candle, and the price came all the way down to here, which you saw. That's why we have this wick. But within that 1 minute, the candle ended up coming back up and the body closed right here. So on a bearish candle, the body, right, where it opens up at the top, that's where price is going to open, okay? Where it closes, since it's a bearish candle, is right here. If you see the wick, it shows us where price went, even up here. So the candle opened here. It went up a little bit, as you can see, and we'll zoom in on this candle. It went up a little bit, and before that 1 minute was done, it came back down all the way up to here. Price came back up. The candle closed here within that 1 minute. Next candle, the next candle coming over. Price opened up here again, okay? Price is coming down, right? We have 14 seconds left. You can see over here in this corner, when you're on your time frame, you are going to be able to see how much time is left on this candle closure, okay? So we can see price opened up here at the top. Price came all the way back down here. Price is moving back up, and watch it close. Bang. Price closed. Next candle. If it's a bullish candle, you're going to open up here. You'll see at the bottom. So if price wants to close up, we'll see, like, let's say this bearish candle, for example, right here. Next candle opens up. Price opens here. Since it's a bullish candle, the opening price is going to be at the bottom, and price came all the way up to here and closed here, correct? We can see on the new candle that's opening right now, we have 36 seconds left. Price opened at the bottom. We're going to see where this candle wants to close. We can see the wick. Price went up to there. Look, it's going to continue up. If it wants to go down a little bit, it's going to leave a wick. This is a perfect example. Price is continuing higher. We have 24 seconds over here that you can see in the right corner based off of what time frame we're on, right? If we go to the 5 minute, you're going to have 2 minutes. But again, we're going to go over that in a second. So we can see with a bullish candle, the opening price is going to be at the bottom and the closing price is going to be at the top. So we'll wait this 10 seconds. Real quick, you can fast forward right now if you want. But again, I'm trying to just make this as simple as possible to understand what a candlestick is instead of doing drawings. Bang. Candle closes here, right? We see the wick also, okay? That means price came all the way up to here, but it ended up closing at the top, okay? Since it's a bullish candle. So a bullish candle is up and a bearish candle is down. Your settings are probably going to be red and green, correct? So your bullish candles are probably going to be green. Your bearish candles are going to be red. I just switched mine to gray because that's how I want it. So we can see the next candle opens up. Price opened right here, as you can see, where the candle, the bottom of the candle's body, right? Not the wick. The bottom of the candle's body, we can see price is moving up. Nice and simple, nice and easy. We'll wait again these 22 seconds, and this is what you should be doing to studying how a candle moves, right? Again, you're not going to be able to read price yet and identify how to take trades and shit like this off of a candle. Look, you can see, look, now this is a perfect example if the candle closes bearish. So the candle's still open here. So if it closes as a bearish candle, the opening is going to be at the top. If it closes as a bullish candle, the opening is going to be at the bottom. So look, price closed. So the price opened here, came all the way up, and we could tell based off of this wick, came all the way up. And then we could see price came back down. We ended up closing here, and we closed as a bearish candle, correct? This is going to be a doji candle, but we're not going to really go over that. I don't use them much. But again, this candle just shows that buyers were in control, then sellers ended up taking over and closing the candle bearish, okay? So again, that should be pretty simple for you guys and girls to understand. Let's go over one more time. Write it in your notebook. When a bearish candle opens up, right? We don't know if this is going to be a bearish or a bullish candle yet until this minute's fully done with. So we can see after this bearish candle closure, we have a new candle that opens up. Within that first minute, our opening price is going to be the bottom of this candle body, and then the close is going to be where price closes if it closes bullish, right? So we have 3, 2, 1, bang. Bullish candle. Our opening price is at the bottom of the candle's body, and our closing price is at the top of the candle's body for a bullish candle. For a bearish candle, okay, we'll go over this bottom candle here. Price opens up at the top of a bearish candle, and then it closes at the bottom, the body of the bearish candle, okay? So it's opposite. So keep that in mind, write that in your notebook. We could do a little drawing if you'd like. Okay, we're just gonna edit that part out of me making this. I made this real quick for you guys and girls. Screenshot this, put this into your notebook, okay? Bearish candle, the top part of the body is your open. The bottom part of the body is the close. The wicks, this is the highest part price went, and this is the lowest part price went. But we go by the open and the close is by the body. On a bullish candle, our high is the same thing, our low is the same thing based off of the wick, but our open is at the bottom of the candle body, and our close is at the top of the candle body. Pretty simple, pretty basic stuff. You're probably gonna be able to get that within a couple seconds, and you're not really gonna need that. It's just, again, simple stuff that you need to learn to be able to identify what a candle is, okay? So now you know what a candlestick is. Click it away. All right, next thing I want to go over in this video, I want to go over time frames, okay? And then we'll go over all the tools I currently use so you guys and girls are ready to use that once I go over a strategy. I'll go over the settings and all that stuff for you guys and girls, and you can screenshot that if you'd like. But again, let's go over time frames first. So you should be able to see my time frames up top. I specifically have these ones marked out based off the way I trade. You guys and girls can do whatever you'd like. Again, I'm going to go over what time frames I use in the strategy. Some people use the 2-minute, the 3-minute, the 30-second. There is a bunch of different ways to trade, but this is what I have marked out, okay? What do these time frames mean? We just went over what a candlestick is with the open, the close, where the high is, the low. You should understand that by now, right? So each one of these time frames is going to show you the same exact thing, but each candlestick is going to be that time frame. So we have a 5-minute time frame. Each one of these candles is 5 minutes worth of time. So with this, let's say bearish candle right here, we'll circle it out so you guys understand. We'll go over this bearish candle and we'll go over this bullish candle, okay? We'll go over these two as an example. What happened within this 5 minutes? Price opened up here, and within 5 minutes, this candle came all the way down here and closed down here, okay? Same thing with a bullish candle, okay? On the 5-minute time frame, this is 5 minutes worth of data. This shows you that price opened up here at the bottom, right? Like we went over, came all the way down here, as you could see with this candle wick, and then the price ended up coming up all the way back up here and closing bullish within a 5-minute time frame, okay? So each one of these candles is showing you 5 minutes worth of data within one candlestick. The previous one, right, is showing you 1 minute worth per candlestick. So if you count 5 candlesticks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's equivalent to the one candlestick on this time frame. Same exact thing if you go through every single time frame. The 15-minute time frame, same thing. Open, close, bearish, bullish. Keep that in mind. Go what your notebook says, right? So with this huge candle right here, this huge bearish candle, within 15 minutes, price opened up here, came up a little bit, and came all the way down, ended up coming up a little bit more and closing there within 15 minutes. So that, if you go to the 1 minute time frame, you're going to count 15 candlesticks. Instead of just doing that, you go to the 15-minute time frame, see what that one candle did, and you'll understand why we use these time frames in the future when we do the strategy. But I'm just trying to put it into your brain what a candlestick is, how it moves, and what time frames are, correct? So same thing if we go to the 30-minute time frame, each candlestick here is showing you 30 minutes worth of data. You go to the hourly, this is an hour's worth of data per candlestick. 4 hour, this is 4 hours of data per candlestick, okay? So the higher you go on the time frame, it's going to show you the data within that time for the 4 hour, the daily, the weekly, stuff like that. Again, I don't want to confuse you guys and girls yet on what time frames to use and all that. We'll go over that in our strategy. Again, I'm just trying to explain what a candlestick is and what the time frames are, okay? So that should be pretty simple. Every time frame you are choosing, you are looking at that candlestick, it is showing you that amount of time and data within that candlestick. Look, if you even go to the 15-minute time frame, it'll show you how much time is left in this right corner over here. We have 2 minutes and 17 seconds until this candle closes on the 15-minute time frame. If we go to the 30-minute time frame, we have 2 minutes and 10 seconds till it closes. Same with the hourly. If we go to the hourly time frame, we have 32 minutes and 5 seconds till this hourly candle closes, correct? You can see it's currently still forming, so we have 32 minutes. You'll see it over here in the corner on every single time frame, okay, where it says like 25,625. You'll be able to see how much time you have left. On the 4 hour, we have 2 hours and 31 minutes till this candle closes that's currently forming, and so on and so forth, okay? Pretty simple. Last thing I want to go over is my settings on a couple of my tools. So we're going to be going over, again, here's all my tools I use. You could map them out here. I have the trend line, the horizontal ray, the vertical line, fib retracement, GAN box. I'll go over those two settings actually. Let's see. You don't need any of these settings here. Let's go over the fib. So if you guys want to use the fib retracement, okay, we'll go over these settings here so you have them, so you can screenshot them. These are my settings on the fib. If you guys want to screenshot those, the colors totally matched up to you, but this is what I use. And we'll go over how I use that in the future videos, okay? Next thing, we'll go over the GAN box, right? This is going to be called equilibrium. You'll understand it once we go through the strategy. Excuse me. Let's go to the settings on it. Here's my settings. If you want to copy that, totally up to you. Screenshot it, pause the video, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's pretty much all the settings you're going to need for stuff. Again, the square is pretty simple. You can do however you want with the square. Yeah, everything else is pretty simple, and you should be able to do whatever the hell you want with it. There's really no other settings to use besides those two that I'm really thinking about. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you guys want to copy all these tools that I use above, some of these tools I use just for YouTube videos and to draw and stuff like that. You're mainly only going to need to use cross, the horizontal ray, trend line, vertical line, rectangle, fib, GAN box, long position, short position, horizontal line, and text if you want and stuff like that. But again, you'll be able to figure out what to pretty much use based off of going over our strategy and everything like that. So that's pretty much it. Simple video. It shouldn't be as long as it's saying it is right now, but because I'll probably edit a little bit. But simple video. We went over how a candlestick is, what a candlestick is. We went over time frames, and we went over the two settings that I really wanted to go over before we start going into a strategy. I'm not sure what the next video is going to be yet, but I wanted to get this candlestick video done after the trading view, showing you guys and girls what trading view actually is. Now you should understand what a candlestick is, and you should go back and just watch the candles. Click on a time frame, understand the open, the close, where price went, the high, the low. It's pretty simple, and you should be able to figure that out within a couple of days. And understand what a candlestick really is. And then we'll start moving into strategy, psychology, risk management, prop firms, all that kinds of stuff. But again, I want to make this series very simple and just explain the way I trade as a person and what I use and all that stuff. And hopefully I can help you guys and girls learn a couple things. So regardless, I'm going to get this video up tonight. We'll get it edited, and then that's pretty much it. We'll move on to video number 5. This is number 4. And we're going to keep trying to post as much as we can in this series within this next month or two. And again, keep trying our best with the trading year. Again, if you haven't watched my live sessions, we're currently down, we're on a 3-trade losing streak. We're down 13K on the week. My biggest losing week so far to start off the year. So again, we're going to keep trusting the process, keep trusting our system, and we'll go over videos on that in the future. But again, this is how you read a candlestick and what time frames are, and also what settings to use on your trading view. All right, peace out.